Students, in previous class we discussed about base physical quantities and also derived physical quantities and their units. Today we are going to discuss about some more basic concepts such as measurement of length, measurement of mass and measurement of time. Measurement of length here. First, we know when we want to measure the length of a pen, మెజర్ చేయాలనుకోండి, మీరు ఏం చేస్తారు? ఇమ్మీడియట్గా యూ విల్ టేక్ ఏ స్కేల్ అండ్ measure the length of the pen. See here, when you take a scale, ordinary scale, long scale తీసుకున్నాం అనుకోండి, it consists of 1 to 30 readings. 1 to 30 readings. That means it has 30 centimeters. 30 centimeters. In between any 2 centimeters, that is 0 to 1 centimeter, you will be having 10 divisions. 10 divisions. How many divisions are there? 10 divisions. So each division indicates what is its value? 1 millimeter. So 10 millimeters equal to 1 centimeters here. Okay, each division ante by using ordinary scale, the smallest value that we can measure using any equipment or any instrument is called least count. So what is the least count of ordinary scale? For ordinary scale, the least count is 1 millimeter. That equal to, in terms of meters, we know in previous class we discussed about prefixes. Milli is nothing but 10 power minus 3. Meter same as it is. The smallest value that we can measure using ordinary scale is 1 millimeter. So its least count is 1 millimeter. Milli is nothing but 10 power minus 3 meters as usual. So the least count is 1 millimeter or 10 to the power of minus 3 meters. Okay. Least count of vernier calipers. Similarly, least count of vernier calipers. Vernier calipers least count is 0.1 millimeter. That is 10 to the power of minus 4 meters. Similarly, the least count of screw gauge, still we can measure lesser lengths. Screw gauge, the smallest value that we can measure using any screw gauge is nearly 0.01 millimeter. That is 10 to the power of minus 5 meters. Okay. So these are the, if you want to measure in terms of 10 to the power of minus 5 meters, we cannot use ordinary scale, because by using ordinary scale we can go up to only 0.001 meters. By using screw gauge we can measure up to 0.00001 meters. That means 0.01 millimeters. Okay. Now if you want to measure the largest distances, for largest distances we cannot use ordinary scale or meter scale. Isn't it right? We cannot measure the length from earth to sun by using meter scale or ordinary scale. In that case we use separate equipment or separate method to calculate the distance between, average distance between earth to sun. That is, the method that we follow here is parallax method. What is the method that is being used to measure largest distances? Parallax method. Parallax method. Right. One question. We will solve one question. Convert 1 degree into radians. We know when a particle completes one revolution in a circular path, when it completes one revolution, we can say that it makes an angle of 360 degrees. 360 degrees. 360 degrees is equal to what? 2 pi radians. 360 degrees equal to 2 pi radians. So if we divide both sides with 360, so there will be no change, right? 360 will get cancelled, and again we will get the same value. 360 degrees equal to 2 pi radians. Why I am doing here? Because this 360 and this 360 will cancel out. So we will get 1 degree equal to 2 pi by 360 radians. 1 degree equal to 2 pi by 360 radians. Similarly, we can find out, convert, one more question is, convert 1 minute into radians. 1 minute into radians. We know 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes. Therefore, 60 minutes equal to 1 degree equal to how much in radians? 2 pi by 360 radians. Here I am doing 60. Divide with 60 on both sides. This and this will cancel out. Again 60 minutes equal to 2 pi by 360 radians. Okay, now. So now what we will get here? 60 and 60 will get cancelled. So 1 minute is equal to how much we are getting here? 2 pi divided by 360 into 60. 360 into 60 radians. So this is answer for 1 minute. 1 minute equal to 2 pi by 360 into 60 radians. Now we are going to calculate 1 second. Convert 1 second into radians. 1 second into radians. We know 1 second, 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. Therefore, 60 seconds equal to 1 minute equal to, what is the 1 minute value in radians? 2 pi divided by 360 into 60 radians. Okay, divide both sides with 60. This 60 and 60 cancels, so it will turn out as 1 second is equal to 2 pi divided by 360 into 60 into 60 radians. This is the final answer for 1 minute. Okay. I'm telling you, I would like to tell you some basic mathematical principles, because many of you got even 10 out of 10 in mathematics. Some people do silly mistakes like following. They don't know how to solve this type of problems. That is 10 power 3 divided by 10 power 9. What is the answer here? 10 power 3 plus 3. When this denominator comes to numerator, it will become 10 to the power of minus 9. So here bases are same, so that power should be added. 10 to the power of 3 minus 9. Answer is 10 to the power of minus 6. Answer is 10 to the power of minus 6. Similarly, if the equation is like this, 10 square whole cube, this is nothing but 10 to the power of 2 into 3, that is equal to 10 to the power of 6. Okay, 10 to the power of 6 by 10 to the power of 3, which is equal to 10 to the power of 6 into 10 to the power of minus 3, that is equal to, as bases are same, power should be added, 10 to the power of 6 minus 3, that is equal to 10 to the power of 3. It seems these are simple, but many people do mistake here. That's why I have told you these examples. Okay, now I would like to enter into our physics topic again. Convert 1 millimeter into micrometer. 1 millimeter equal to how many micrometers? Simple logic is 1. We have discussed already in prefixes. Milli is nothing but 10 to the power of minus 3 meters. 10 to the power of minus 3 meters. So here we need to express this value in micrometers. Micro is nothing but 10 to the power of minus 6. So we need to get the 10 to the power of minus 6 value in numerator. So here I am dividing and multiplying with 10 to the power of minus 6 like this. Multiplying with 10 to the power of minus 6 and dividing with 10 to the power of minus 6. Both will cancel out and it will become 1. 1 into its original value is again original value. So there will be no change. Okay. Now how I am writing like this? Careful. Look here carefully. See, 1 is 1 like this. And here meter is there. I am keeping meter as it is. 10 to the power of minus 6 is replaced with micro. What are the remaining things? 10 to the power of minus 3 divided by 10 to the power of minus 6. 10 to the power of minus 6 numerator both emaitadandi 10 to the power of plus 6. So 10 to the power of minus 3 plus 6. 10 to the power of plus 3. Therefore, the answer is 1 millimeter equal to 10 to the power of plus 3 micrometers. Hope you understand this. I will tell you one more example here. Convert 1 centimeter into nanometer. Simple thing is, he has given 1 centimeter, that is equal to 1 centi is nothing but 10 to the power of minus 2 meters. మనకి ఎందులో కావాలి ఆన్సర్? నానోస్లోకి కావాలి. నానో అంటే ఏంది? 10 to the power of minus 9. సో డివైడ్ అండ్ మల్టిప్లై విత్ 10 to the power of minus 9. సో no change in answer, final answer, right? 10 to the power of minus 9 divided by 10 to the power of minus 9. So here ఏమేమి తీసుకుంటున్నా? 1 as it is, 10 to the power of minus 2 divided by 10 to the power of minus 9. అంటే 10 to the power of minus 2 plus 9, 10 to the power of plus 7. Okay, so here this value in numerator is replaced with 10 to the power of minus 9 is nothing but what? Nanometer as it is. Therefore 1 centimeter is equal to 10 to the power of plus 7 nanometer. Plus 7 nanometer. These are simple, you know. So I would like to give you some homework. You solve on your own. See here, I would like to give you like this. 300 nanoseconds equal to how many picoseconds? Next homework. 50 micrometers equal to how many nanometers? Next one. 2000 angstroms equal to how many nanometers? You don't know what is angstrom, right? 1 angstrom equal to 10 to the power of minus 10 meters. Okay. Fourth one. 10 milliseconds equal to how many microseconds? Okay. And another one. 100 kilojoules equal to how many megajoules? One more example. 200 megajoules equal to how many terajoules? Try to solve all these 6 on your own. And also we know 1 angstrom equal to 10 to the power of minus 10 meters. Angstrom is nothing but it is the order of atom. Order of size of the atom. Size of atom. Size of atom always measured in terms of angstroms. 1 angstrom is nothing but 10 to the power of minus 10 meters. Now size of nucleus. Size of nucleus. Nucleus is still very small in size. So size of nucleus is in the order of 10 to the power of minus 15 meters. We call 10 to the power of minus 15 meters as 1 Fermi meter, femtometer, like this. Okay. I would like to discuss one more important thing here, that is light year. Light year is nothing but distance traveled by light. Distance traveled by light in 1 year. Light year is not the unit of time. Year చూడగానే unit of time కాదు. Light year is nothing but what? It is the distance traveled. Distance is nothing but it is the measurement of length. So we will get the light year units as meters. Units of length. Okay. So distance traveled by light in 1 year. Distance is nothing but light. We know distance equal to speed into time. Here speed is nothing but speed of light. Speed of light is how much? 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meters per second into time. Time is how much? 1 year. 1 year. Okay. We know 1 year equal to how many days? 365 days. 365 days. 1 day equal. Convert days into hours. How many hours in a day? 24 hours. And again 365 into 24 into 1 hour equal to how many minutes? 60 minutes. And again. So now finally 365 into 24 into 60 into what is this? Minute. 1 minute is nothing but what? 60 seconds. Why we are converting years into seconds here? Because the speed of light is expressed in SI system of units or MK system of units. This time also must be in SI system of unit. SI system of unit for time is seconds. So I am substituting this value in this one. So distance is equal to how much we are getting? 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meters per second into 1 year is nothing but how many seconds? 365 into 24 into 60 into 60 seconds. The seconds and seconds cancel. We will get, by using calculator we can multiply this value, and finally we will get it out as 9.46 into 10 to the power of 15 meters. So here light year is equal to ఎంత వచ్చింది నాన్న? 9.46 into 10 to the power of 15. 9.46 into 10 to the power of 15 meters. So here light year, I am writing as small l. Light year is equal to 9.46 into 10 to the power of 15 meters. Final units ఏం వచ్చినాయి? light year units are meters. Meters are nothing but measurement of length. So light year is a measurement of length, not measurement of time. Now I would like to discuss about measurement of mass here. Measurement of mass. The SI system of unit for mass. SI units for mass is what? Kilograms. And CGS system of units for mass are grams. So here the atom or molecules are very small particles. We cannot measure the mass of the atom in kilograms or grams. So there is alternative unit for measurement of mass, that is 1 unified atomic mass unit. Atomic mass unit. 1 atomic mass unit equal to 1/12 of the mass of carbon isotope. Mass of carbon isotope of C612. 1 equal to 1/12 into mass of carbon isotopes of C612. So mass of 1 atomic mass unit in terms of kilograms is equal to approximately 1.66 into 10 to the power of minus 27 kg. 10 to the power of 27 kg. I would like to give you some examples. Mass of proton and mass of neutron. Mass of proton equal to 1.675 into 10 to the power of minus 27 kg. This may be useful in calculating charge and etc. Force on different charges and etc. Mass of neutron is equivalent to 1.678 into 10 to the power of minus 27 kg. And mass of electron equal to 9.1 into 10 to the power of minus 31 kilograms. Dear students, I would like to explain some more examples. Here, volume. Volume of a cube is nothing but length into breadth into height. Let us take a cube which has a length of 1 meter and breadth 1 meter and height 1 meter. So volume of the cube is equal to 1 meter into meter into meter is nothing but meter cube, 1 meter cube. Let us take a tank with 1 meter length, 1 meter breadth and 1 meter height. In the tank we can pour up to 1000 liters of water. So 1 meter cube of volume contains 1000 liters of liquid. 1 meter cube is equal to 1000 liters. Meter cube is the unit of volume. Liters also unit of volume. ఈ 1000 ఎటు వచ్చింది అనుకోండి ఏమైతుంది 1/1000 మీటర్ క్యూబ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 1 లీటర్. Therefore 1 liter equal to 10 to the power of minus 3 meter cube. 1 liter equal to 10 to the power of minus 3 meter cube. Okay. See, I would like to explain one more topic here. Density of water. We know what is the density of water. Density of water equal to 1 gram per centimeter cube. Express this value in SI system of units, that is kg per meter cube. So 1 gram is nothing but, we know 1 gram equal to 10 to the power of minus 3 kilograms, as 1 kilogram equal to 1000 grams. You know already. See, 1000 grams equal to 1 kilogram. సరే మనకు మాస్ ఆఫ్ 1 గ్రామ్ కావాలంటే ఏం కావాలి మరి 1 గ్రామ్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ కిలోగ్రామ్స్ ఈ 1000 ఇటు పంపించారు అనుకోండి 1/1000 కిలోగ్రామ్స్ అవుతుంది. సో 1 గ్రామ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 10 to the power of minus 3 kg. That's why I have substituted directly here 1 gram equal to 10 to the power of minus 3 kg divided by centimeter whole cube. Centimeter whole cube. Now write the value of centimeter. Centi is nothing but 10 to the power of minus 2 meter as it is. Centi బదులు ఏం రాసిన నేను ఇక్కడ 10 to the power of minus 2 here. So therefore 10 to the power of minus 3 kilograms divided by ఏమవుతుంది ఇక్కడ 10 to the power of minus 2 whole cube into meter to the power of 3. Okay, that is equal to 10 to the power of minus 3 kilograms divided by 10 to the power of minus 2 into 3 minus 6, 10 to the power of minus 6 meter cube. Therefore 1 gram per centimeter cube equal to 10 to the power of minus 3, denominator పైకి వస్తే ఏమవుతుందండి 10 to the power of plus 6. So 10 to the power of minus 3 plus 6 is nothing but 10 to the power of plus 3 kg per meter cube. Simply that 1 gram per centimeter cube equal to 1000 kg per meter cube. 1 gram per centimeter cube equal to 1000 kg per meter cube. I hope you understand this. I would like to explain once again. 1 gram per centimeter cube. 1 gram is nothing but 10 to the power of minus 3 kilograms. Centimeter cube whole cube. Centi అంటే 10 to the power of minus 2 meters 10 to the power of minus 2 meters whole cube. ఇక్కడ ఏం చేస్తున్నా 10 to the power of minus 3 kg ఇట్లా ఉన్నది. ఇక్కడ స్ప్లిట్ చేస్తున్నా 10 to the power of minus 2 meters whole cube ఉంది కాబట్టి 10 to the power of minus 2 whole cube into meter cube, that is equal to 10 to the power of minus 3 kg divided by 10 to the power of minus 2 into 3 minus 6, 10 to the power of minus 6 meter cube. So 1 kg per centimeter cube equal to, it turns out as 10 to the power of minus 3 ఈ ప్లస్ మైనస్ 6 ఇటు పోతే ఏమవుతుంది ప్లస్ 6 అవుతుంది 10 to the power of plus 3 kg per meter cube. So 1 gram per centimeter cube equal to 1000 kg per meter cube. I would like to give you one more example to solve. Express 1 kg meter square per second square in CGS system of units, that is equal to in gram centimeter square per second square. Next, 1 meter is equal to how many light years? Do this one on your own. And also 3 meter per second square equal to how many kilometers per hour square? Kilometer per hour square. Do these three things. I would like to explain one more factor here. 1 kilometer per hour. Convert this into SI system of units, that is meter per second. 1 kilometer per hour equal to 1 kilo. Kilo is nothing but 10 to the power of 3 meters divided by 1 hour equal to how many seconds? 3600 seconds. That is equal to 1000 meters divided by 3600 seconds. This 0 cancels. This 0 cancels. Now 2 5s are 10, 2 18s are 36. Therefore 1 kilometer per hour equal to, what is the value? 5/18 meter per second. 5/18 meter per second. I would like to give you homework again. 5 kilometer per hour equal to how many meter per second? Next one, 36 kilometer per hour equal to how many meters per second? Next one, 72 kilometer per hour equal to how many meters per second? And one more, 18 kilometer per hour equal to how many meters per second? Students, do all these homework in order to master in physics. Thank you. And one more important thing, from tomorrow onwards, that is in next week the classes will be held in Google Classroom. And also you can listen to my videos any number of times if you subscribe my channel in YouTube. In YouTube, my videos available always. At any time you can watch them. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice day.